At 8 a.m., I'm going to learn to crawl. At 9 a.m., I'm going to clap to some music. At 10 a.m., it is definitely tummy time.
As a parent and as an overscheduler, I feel accosted by this game.
Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where first off,
Hi!
I found someone.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see the lens of this camera that represents you.
The ideal of you being represented through the camera.
You.
Oh, thank you, Boberto. Well done.
And also, it's good to see you.
Yeah, right? I don't get to see you nearly enough. Wow. Glorious you.
Insatiable.
Wow, all right. Now we're just reciting song lyrics and dramatic monologues. Bet on it, bet. Anyway, sorry. Flashbacks to the auditions I've done in the past. Anyway, I grabbed Stephanie, physically grabbed her in a consensual way, and then sat her down on, let me be clear, and sat her down on the couch. Because today's actually a very different sort of episode of GT Not Live.
It's very businessy.
It is very businessy, but I think I'm excited about it. I hope you like it. So recently, we were approached by a company named TapTap. It's an app. Basically, it's a mobile games a place where you can find a bunch of mobile games. A mobile games shop. What's the word? Shop? Marketplace.
Yes, there it is.
That's what I was looking for. Platform. That's the word I probably should have used. But it's a mobile games place on which to download those games.
Mobile games. It is the hub of the mobile games downloading.
And they were like, hey, would you like to integrate with us? Can we be a...
Shall we sponsor?
Yeah, shall we sponsor? And our question was, I don't know, should you sponsor?
Yeah.
Basically, today's episode is to try and give you a peek behind the curtain of the process of what we do when we're researching potential brand partnerships.
Yeah. Over on like beauty and style channels, you see this kind of thing a lot where it's like, I tried out brands that offered to sponsor me and like they're, mixed reviews or whatever, but it shows like, trying out brands, and it also shows like that we get a lot of emails from like a lot of different people who are looking to sponsor us, and like the vast majority we just say no to after like, even a little bit of Googling, but we thought it would be cool to like show you the process. Yeah. And I'm the businessy side, so it kind of makes sense for me to be here because a lot of the businesses are things that I deal with.
Yeah, 90, like Steph said, we get inundated at this point with,
And every day. It's like every day.
Yeah, small companies, big companies, all across the spectrum being like, hey, we want you to integrate our product into an end card, into a custom episode, whatever.
And obviously the better known a company is, the more you can be like, oh, okay, this company already has a reputation in my mind. It has like, there's like the court of public opinion has already passed judgment on this company. Yeah. Like I know where they stand with my audience, with me, and I've probably used their product before, like if it's a big company. But if we haven't, then we have to try it, right?
That's exactly what I was going to say, right? So sometimes it's an easy slam dunk or yes, right? But for some, but there are some products that approach us and are like, hey, would you be, do you want to do a sponsorship with us? And we're not familiar with them, but it seems in alignment.
That doesn't mean that they're not good.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're not good.
We don't know them.
Yeah, and that's kind of the whole point of a sponsorship, right? Is to make people aware that you have a good and different service. And so a lot of times we do our best to do due diligence on that product and see like, does this make sense for what we would use, or does this make sense for something that you would
we
like
think
to
that
use?
Even if we don't use it, like, oh, we can definitely see why someone would use this if they liked X, Y, or Z.
Exactly. So today...
Okay, so we're going to do it. We're going to test something.
Yeah, so today is us pulling back the curtain, basically, and saying, like, hey, this is a peek into the research process that goes into us making the decision of, like, yes, this is a go. We can say yes to this product, or no, this doesn't work. And
if we don't like it, you might not ever see this episode.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of...
I guess if you're seeing this,
yes.
If you're seeing this episode, it means, I guess, that, spoiler alert, we liked it?
Yeah.
Oh no! Yeah. This episode is spoiled from the beginning.
Yeah, that is the foregone conclusion of this. So we are filming.
We're filming it.
Yeah, I sold the brand on this. I'm like, hey, I don't know enough about your product to say yes or no, but I'm going to sit down and film our research process, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. And
if it passes muster, we'll publish it.
Yeah,
it was a weird concept. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before. I don't know. I don't know.
I was really excited about it, and I pitched it out there as like a Hail Mary, like this is the way I would see this integration going. I thought for sure they would say no, but they said yes. And so if you're seeing
Here
this,
we are.
Yeah, so if you're seeing this, we're filming this completely blind.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through again like the entire process. Yeah. And if you end up seeing this, it means that we like the product and also they liked the way, I guess, that we presented it, which, you know, is what it is. But this might never see the light of day. So you know, this is sponsored by TapTap, but they and we don't know all of that.
Yeah. Okay.
At this point. It's very meta.
This is how we do our research. Okay,
so the whole thing started with them emailing us. You know, Jason had initial contact, this and that, and they sent over kind of their top line stuff. So what is TapTap, right? So this is the first thing we would just read, like what they have to say about themselves.
So brands send over like a little brief, especially if they're like a lesser known or like a startup kind of company. They send over a brief of themselves. It's usually a couple of pages, and it has like bullet points, just bullet points of like, here's why we think we're awesome, here's what we do, here's how our service works, and like here's sometimes if they're good, it's also like, here's who we think would like our product. Because if it's something that's being marketed to like, I don't know, 13 to 18-year-old girls who only like makeup or something like that, like this is not, like our channels are probably not the channels that are going to appeal most to them.
I feel like they probably 13 to 18-year-old girls who like makeup are going to be really into our...
only like makeup, who don't like. We want people who are also who like watching movies, who like playing video games, who like trying new things, who like
a lot of media.
Eating funny stuff. Yeah, like so. There's if they know who they're trying to talk to, we can be like, oh, well, we talk to those people, or we don't talk to those people.
Okay, so here's TapTap. So first off, unlike conventional mobile app stores like the App Store and Google Play, TapTap charges no service fees or revenue shares from the game developers or publishers to distribute the game.
Which, you know, is like a big issue. Like Fortnite has gone to battle with Apple's, like Apple Store, Apple Play? At the App Store over like how much of a cut the App Store takes, and Google Play, I'm sure, is not better. Like it's not. They take a big amount, and so if you're an indie game developer, you're giving up like a huge amount of your revenue to even be on these app stores.
Well, yeah, and that's something that, so again, since I've done the episodes on those topics, I can speak from experience. Ever since we did the whole like Fortnite versus Apple episode on game theory, it's made me keenly aware that these ecosystems are monopolies, and like they are dominated by, you know,
it's a duopoly basically. It's Apple or it's
right, but
it's
like
Google,
I'm in the Android system, right? So I'm getting everything via Google Play, and so they're beholden to whatever terms of service that Google Play sends out there. Yeah. So having a third party that's independent of those offering you mobile games without, you know, with more flexible terms, that makes sense to me. So I like that. So that's a thumbs up. So I will say I like the idea of supporting another player in the space that adds...
Competition is good.
Yeah, competition in the space. You're not necessarily being forced into kind of like the one and only app store that you're able to get to. So that's...
More choices is better.
Yeah, I like more choices. Okay, front page features and editorial spotlights are reserved for games that are actually fun and unique. You know, that's their talking point.
It's like, you know, it's subjective, right?
Yeah, and
it's always subjective.
Although this is interesting, and not based on their revenue potential. TapTap's goal is to create an environment where game developers can focus on creating captivating experiences rather than the already too advanced monetization systems. I don't know if that is...
I don't know what that means exactly.
What other algorithms are built on. So that talking point ultimately means nothing to me because and this is something that we'll research after this, right? Yeah. But I don't know that Google Play or App Store or whatever decides what games you see based on their revenue potential.
Yeah, I have no idea what that algorithm looks like.
I kind of am skeptical of that. But I will say they call out the game Moncage, which we played in a previous GT Live, and I really like Moncage, so
hey,
that's cool.
Let's
see. Mobile games currently have a bad rep. That's true, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Okay. TapTap's mission is to enable more fun games to be developed, and for more games that would otherwise be unable to exist in the current world if TapTap wasn't available. Yeah, so they want to make more games able to kind of reach audiences.
Okay.
So it's kind of like it sounds almost like
they're trying to be like an industry mover, not for specifically for mobile games and not just for like apps in general.
So it's less of a tight gateway for people to go through. Okay, I like that. TapTap is a platform dedicated exclusively to gaming. There's no split focus to cater to other areas of interest.
Okay.
That makes sense. All the other and again, I think it's really interesting because this is tapping into the Epic Game Store versus the Apple debate, right?
Exactly.
Which is stuff that I've been aware of and trying to be more conscious of as a consumer.
Yeah.
At this point of recognizing, hey, these are systems that are difficult for game developers if they don't agree with the terms of that platform. And so if there are opportunities for more games to be exposed, more creators to have stuff available to them and more opportunities to distribute their games, that's a plus for
and
me.
more choice, just more choice.
So one of the things though that we'll go after we've read these, we're gonna hop onto Google and actually look for any experiences or reviews or things of the service to see that they're backing this up, right? So that would be the next step of this. We're just familiarizing ourselves first off.
The next one is actually pretty cool. So there's a news feed, so there's like a social component to this as well, where it's like news feed about games that are being developed and allows the developers to like participate with the community on the platform. So it's
kind of like Steam almost.
Yeah, you can look for games with a dev active badge for indie games, for like Soul Knight and Genshin Impact. So you could get feedback like from the developers. So potentially if you're in there giving feedback on an indie game, you feel like you're not just shouting into a void.
They also, in their talking points here, also have called out the not so good, which is interesting.
Okay.
Current feed is all based around our algorithm, which is optimizing right now. So if you're coming in for the first time, it might be overwhelming. It might not have good selections for you.
Okay.
They're figuring that out. That's fine. Assets, creative content on TapTap may be limited or not optimized for the TapTap platform because it's trying to get across multiple services. That's fine.
Has a grand mission but feels like a work in progress. Okay, so they're like, okay, you're jumping on early.
Having familiarized ourselves with kind of like, these are the things that they say about themselves.
If it passes muster from there and we're like, okay, we generally agree with the mission and we think that there's a place in the world for this service, we're like, okay, let's take it to Google.
Well, and that's the thing that I'll say there too is, so phase one is, okay, would our audience or would we or some combination use a service like this? I would say absolutely yes. Yeah. I agree. I'm always looking for more sources and better sources for mobile games that are interesting. I feel like you guys are always looking for new sources of games, especially ones that are going to be good and rewarding and unique and different. So now the question is, okay, let's look at the platform as a whole before we dig into the actual games themselves, right? So now it's about like, okay, well, is this a trustworthy platform? What are we getting into? Has this been a positive space for other developers, trying to use it? I think I know what they're going for, and we'll see when we download it.
I feel like that's happened to us with other apps.
Yeah, I've done this once or twice before where, because it's not available in the Google Play, and again, this is that idea of like you are kept in kind of the
box,
the prescribed box, right? Because it's not available in the Google Play Store, because it's something that deviates from like that ecosystem. They're like, oh, this might be a flag. But I've done it with Amazon Prime Video.
Oh.
So, like when I got the Amazon Prime Video.
And we assumed it was like because it was a Google competitor, right?
Which again,
so it's anytime anytime you download a competitor.
Yeah, when I downloaded Prime Video, I had to do the same thing where it's a scary red screen and this might harm your phone and blah blah blah. And it's
you should like pay attention if your phone is doing something like that. But like also, there are legitimate apps where that happens. And they're usually competitors to the operating system.
I'm unfamiliar with Tap, and I just want to make sure that the app won't be mining my data. Okay. Rule of thumb, if a product is free up front, automatically assume it's going to be mining your data.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that is a truism of the internet at this point, right? When something is free to use, you're the product. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
The app is harmless. I have it. And Soul Worker Zero also. Amazing game. Okay, so that's good to know.
Okay.
Seems like everyone kind of has the same concern. Is it safe? Is it legitimate?
Games. It's safe. Okay. I
had security concerns that I was aware of for a while before trying it, but the last few mobile games I played were from there. I found it there, and I haven't had any problems. Definitely safe. This person thinks it's better than Google Play. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
So a lot of safety stuff.
Yes.
Is tap Scam, sure. Tap money. That's different. That's different. Tap money is different.
Okay.
TapTap.com. This is TapTap.io. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, this is the virus, the flagging that happens on your phone.
So this is from TapTap itself. So again, here's Pocket. Okay, here's what
Pocket
it's like
Gamer.
to abandon Google Play for TapTap. This is interesting.
This is a source that we actually read sometimes.
What it's like to abandon Google Play for TapTap.
Okay.
Here's what it's like to use a Chinese app store as an English speaker. Okay, this is interesting. China doesn't have Google.
Right. Okay, still plenty of people who can't quite comprehend. Yeah.
Okay, but just because Android is synonymous with the Google Play Store and Google.
The last time we went to, so we haven't been to China in a long time, but when we did go, it was very weird because Google Maps doesn't work over there, and so you can't navigate using Google Maps. It's odd.
Okay. All right, so what happens when you turn your back on Google and use TapTap? Okay, so we investigated. Okay, the tale of my struggle is real.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Active down. Okay, so everyone seems very fixated on
the
downloading it, which is hard.
Okay.
It isn't available on Google Play. You have to find the APK from somewhere. Okay.
I'm not going to trust Bing with this.
The first result is taptap.com, which seems promising, and right at the top there's a screen prompt downloading the app.
Okay.
Okay.
Chrome flashing a red screen warning me that I'm about to harm my device. Okay. Download it. Okay.
Okay, he gets through. When I open the app, it works. It says,
This seems like the big problem.
Right.
Is that Google doesn't want you to have TapTap. Yikes.
What I didn't expect was social functions.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna see social stuff on here. When we get to it, we're gonna see social stuff on here that we like. That's social stuff is interesting.
Okay.
You can see videos of gameplay images uploaded by the TapTap community. Sharing the gameplay and achievements. That's interesting. Okay.
That's if you're thinking about downloading a new indie game, especially that you've never heard of, it's helpful to see clips. It's helpful to see screenshots and stuff.
Okay, it's similar to what's new.
Okay.
Okay, I came across an issue. You see, I downloaded TapTap for a specific reason other than trying to see what life was like outside the Google ecosystem. I wanted it to redeem a code for a game, and despite multiple attempts, it didn't work.
Okay.
Code could not redeem. An error message was illegible thanks to it being in Chinese.
Okay.
Changing your language didn't help. Right now, TapTap isn't optimized for those living outside of China.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. When was this? Timing of this, because that's the other, and again, that's the other thing that we have to consider
when
here.
When is this? Yeah,
timing.
When was this?
This was 2020. So this
2 years ago.
This is 2 years ago.
Okay.
So that's also. So I'd be curious to see if
what our experience is when we actually use it now.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of Chinese ads.
Why TapTap?
Man.
It does manage to make a good argument for itself. Google Play Store can be restricted for developers and publishers. TapTap opens developers up to a new audience. I like saying it, TapTap. Mm-hmm. It's like TikTok.
It is.
Not only that, but smaller features are lovely. If I was really getting into a game, I wouldn't need to go and join a community Discord. I would just jump into TapTap. Okay. So you can kind of consolidate your gaming activities.
So it's interesting. Outside of hey, it was awkward to download. The only other concern that this person seems to have, this reviewer from 2 years ago,
yeah, that they can't read Chinese, which is legitimate.
But also.
I want to see where it's where it is now.
But it also, we'll see where it is now. But the other thing, the thing that I like about this idea, is we did this episode last year about Free Fire.
Yes. Yeah.
And how in the U.S. again, it's funny. This seems to be tapping into a lot of my more recent interests in gaming and
outside the U.S.
and gaming outside the U.S. Because again, I have felt recently, and doing this deal that we did with Free Fire was one of those times where I had never heard of this game, but we did a similar sort of research process to this. Yeah. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this is the biggest game in the world if you're not in the United States.
Yeah,
it's number 1, number 2 in every other region, and we are just this weird bubble. And so the idea of being able to get access and an internet access to games that we might not be exposed to, as well as an international perspective on games, that's valuable to me.
It seems really cool.
I like that.
No, I think the prospect of the platform seems really cool. The relationship to developers seems really cool. The only issue, it's hard to recommend something to I think 56% of our audience is in the US, and the vast majority are obviously native English speakers or at least second language English speakers, because our stuff is in English and sometimes it's like pretty technical. So it's hard to recommend something that is like primarily in another language. So I think I need to like see how far maybe they've come in a couple of years. I think at the end of the day, you can't necessarily control every angle of the ethics of the companies that you work with, right? You have to accept that companies in some capacity are going to disagree with something that you support, something, somewhere. There's never going to be like 100% alignment, but if you can look into the things that matter a lot to you or the big issues that you have, and you can find alignment or find places where they're trying to protect the things that you think are worth protecting, then at least you're starting off in a good place.
So I can't find any, and again, like I'll dig deeper off camera, but just in the sake of kind of moving this forward, if you're not seeing it, nothing came of my search, but I'm not finding any, because I would assume I would see like stories about like my game
was stolen
on TapTap, or like I found an illegal copy of my game or whatever. I'm not finding anything on that. I would assume it would happen on Reddit, because Reddit seems to be the best place to kind of get a voice to these sorts of things and get them taken care of. I'm not seeing anything like that. I'll keep digging in, but that's a topic that's very important to me, very important to make sure the safety of the platform and make sure that, you know, the safety of the people who are creating the content for that platform. So that's a big one to me. In an initial couple of different search terms and search phrases, I haven't found anything, so that's a good sign. Okay, so now that we've done kind of an initial set of Google searches and things are pretty good, next step is actually, okay, let's try the service. It seems like there's no big scandals. It seems like it's
not going to destroy our phone.
Yeah, it's not going to destroy our phone. There's no big scandals attached to it. You don't see a whole lot of people complaining about the service or any of the business practices. That's another one that we look up a lot, like, you know, are workers okay here, this and that. That's another issue that we tend to look up. Okay, so let's just download it now, TapTap. Download TapTap mobile client.
Tap, tap, tappity tap.
Okay, so it's right on top. This is Superb Games, so this is the right one.
Give it a little tappy.
Find your next favorites. Okay.
Tap, tap, taparoo.
Okay,
what's that movie reference?
What is it? Sorry, what?
Tap,
sorry.
Tap, taparoo.
That's,
Ash, do you know?
That sounds familiar. No, shoot, what is it? Oh, what is it? I should know this one. What is it, Steph?
It's Happy Gilmore.
It is Happy Gilmore. Damn it, I should have guessed it. I knew that. And they got, okay, so here's the For You page, and they said at the beginning it's going to be a lot.
Okay.
And it does seem to be a lot.
It is a lot.
Because there's review, there's Coachella, talking about Coachella, Flash Party.
Flash Party.
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff.
T3
Arena Battle. Okay, so For You page, not 100% sure. Following, I don't really follow anyone.
Okay.
But they have filled it with people who are talking about the games that we selected, which is smart.
Like Rayman, Trap Adventures. Oh yeah,
and
cool.
Portal.
And Portal. Okay. Okay, cool. So they give you
us
like something to start with.
Okay. So here's now the games that we've liked, right?
Okay.
So here's trivia. These games will make you laugh out loud.
Oh, okay. Okay, Moncage.
Moncage, no Wi-Fi, no problem here. Puzzle. Just thinking about it.
Like, no one picks puzzle games.
No, wait, people want puzzle games? No. They're like, I like in the search bar right now. They're like, but there's Genshin.
But there's Genshin.
There's Call of Duty. There's
Apex.
Puzzle.
It does bode well that the big games are on here, and they obviously know that they're on here, right?
Right.
They chose to be on here.
Again, these are our filters, so we can change that up. Okay.
So it has all the biggies.
Mm-hmm.
The biggins are present.
5 best mobile games with controller support. You can now play these PC classics. Oh, this is kind of cool. So I like the
classics.
fact. So there's a blog in here.
Diablo, neato.
This is smart.
Yeah.
So it's like a small little slice of the internet, right? So on one hand, it's like, hey, here's a top 5 article of classic mobile game or classic PC games that you can now get on here.
Designed to give you information about the app and potentially help with discovery.
Yeah,
right?
I kind of like that. Where it doesn't just feel like here's a bunch of games offering you no context.
Good luck, goodbye.
Like here, Okay, and it's by a tap editor. So it is still like an editor's choice, and they're curating, but it's kind of like when you go to a movie store and you have like, this is Steve's picks of 80s action adventures.
Yeah.
If you like Top Gun, you'll also like, and you can be like...
Top Gun 2.
Yeah, and you could be like, hey, I like this person's perspective.
Yeah.
I want to follow their other recommendations. I do like that.
Yes.
There's also, it seems like they've made the translation easier, where now, okay, I can translate... Like I'm seeing
interesting. Okay.
The familiar Mega Man X Deep Log Cyberspace. Wait, so what is this?
Ooh.
Automatic aiming, 360-degree shooting, wide variety of weapons and boss chips.
Oh, interesting. So it gives you pros and cons of each game that that you potentially want to play.
In this one, yeah.
Oh,
in this
that's
article,
cool.
Which is again smart.
Yeah, it tells you what you're getting into.
Pac-Man. Classic.
That's a huge problem with trying new games, is going into a black box. So any information that they give you about, the more information that platforms can give you about games, the better. And obviously, like Google Play, all you can read is the reviews. So actually, this is cool.
Yeah, and honestly, the fact that I can speak from experience where the amount of mobile games that I download and then delete within 5 minutes. I'm like, this is not what I signed up for, or this is garbage, or like misleading ads. I mean, again, we've done a lot of episodes at this point about misleading mobile game ads. And so for this to have a perspective outside of just the stuff that the games themselves have put out into the universe as like, we know that this is optimized to get people to download our game, and then our game is nothing like this.
Yeah.
I like that there's an editorial voice here that's guiding some of the decisions that I'm making.
That's cool. That's really neat.
Contra. I like Contra.
Okay,
I'm gonna download Contra.
Yes.
TapTech would like to access my files so that you're able to download games. Yes.
Yes.
That is...
Allow. Yes.
You may do that. I will give you permission.
Okay.
There's a classic Sonic, and Decap Attack. Wow, that is old school. Oh, and then at the bottom of the article, they have like a summary of all the games that was in there. So that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna download this. I like this kind of how these are curated.
Yeah.
This is smart. Where it's like, hey, if you liked this, then you will also like this. I wonder if they have like RPGs like Chrono Trigger on here.
Ooh.
Because I know a Chrono Trigger mobile just came out recently.
Really? I didn't know that.
For Switch maybe, so maybe not. But okay, essential JRPGs that can't be missed.
Okay.
So I like Chrono Trigger. So
it gives you JRPGs that you can get on the platform.
Yep.
Okay.
Octopath
Traveler. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like Octopath. RPG sort of Elpsia. I don't know that one. But I like the discovery here. This is smart.
It helps you like wade through just zillions and zillions of games.
It does. It really does, which I really appreciate. So that's cool. And then the one, so I will say, so we'll check a couple more. Oh, look, they actually have a top trending list that just popped up.
Oh, cool.
So Genshin.
Right.
Genshin.
Valorant.
Rotaeno. Rotaeno! What is Rotaeno? I've never heard of this. Right. Top sellers, #1, top rated games.
Interesting.
It's a rhythm game, a rhythm and music game.
Oh, that sounds up your alley, actually.
This does.
We tend to like precision.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, game I would have never heard of.
Yes.
Would have had no clue, but the fact...
But it's like when you go to Japan and they have like tons and tons of like really amazing precision rhythm games that you've never played. Wow, Chinese Parents the Game. That looks...
Wait, where was that?
It's up here, hold on.
Solar Smash is great.
Chinese Parents the Game. It's rated an 8.6 out of 10.
It is story rich.
Story rich.
Chinese Parents the Game.
It's the strictest game ever in a stereotypical sense.
I'm curious. Sure. Why not? Oh, Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I've played that. That's great.
Wait, what?
Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. It's a great game. Absolutely great. Horror Clown 3D Freaky Clown. I have not played that one. But that also sounds like a delightful romp. It's still a space thing. Brave Hero. Soul Launcher. Perfect Grind. Overcrowded Tycoon. Tank Master. Pixel. Sengokushi. We're going to go with that one too.
Great.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
So, with that being said, they're downloading. And we've got some ideas of what we're going for here. And now we play.
Woo! Let's play!
So install unknown apps. You may allow them. That's okay. It does come with a warning. So it's interesting. Since all those articles came out, they have we don't have to deal with the red screen of death anymore, but we do have your phone and personal data are more vulnerable to attack by unknown apps. So there is a lighter warning.
By unknown apps in general, not this one specifically.
Yeah, it's just saying like, hey, this isn't going through the Google ecosystem. We can't necessarily personally check all this stuff. So, just it's kind of like when your computer's
proceed at your own risk, whatever.
It's like when your computer is like, hey, watch out, this is a download, and downloaded files can have stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
By installing apps from this source, you agree that you're responsible for any damage to your phone or loss of data. Sure. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay, so yes, let's install. We're gonna install our 4 games that we're testing out.
I'm excited to play these.
Right?
Look, we're playing games on this show. Amazing.
Whoa, Pixel Sengokushi. Wait, hold up. Pixel Sengokushi. Don't get too excited yet. I gotta install the other 3.
Install the other ones.
So we've got our 4 games that we're gonna test out here. Let's start with Rotaeno.
Yeah, I'm excited about Rotaeno.
Rota and apology. I have no idea how this is actually. Rotaeno?
Rotaeno.
It does
it's
look
Rotaeno.
It's like potato.
Rotaeno.
Rotaeno. Here we go. Calibration wizard. Okay, calibrating audio latency. We'll ensure that your audio and they're in sync. Tap.
This game is already hard.
I feel like Jaden Animation's doing a speed run of the rhythm game.
Right.
Ever since watching that video of hers, I'm like, I want to do that. I want to speed run a rhythm. I love rhythm games.
Okay, I'm very excited for us.
Okay. Welcome to Rotaeno, revolutionary way to experience music. Let's learn the basic controls before trying the rotation mechanics.
Oh.
The outer circle is the judgment ring.
Oh my god.
Notes will appear at the center of your screen and move outward. Once the tap note reaches the judgment ring, tap it. Simultaneous tap notes are marked with bold white outlines. Okay, so you tap them both.
Okay.
Okay, hit 12 notes.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm stressed for you.
Whoa.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go. Nice, I'm getting a lot of perfects here.
Nice. Yeah! Oh, look at your combo.
16 combo! Challenge cleared.
All right.
Nailed it.
Yes.
When slide notes reach the judgment ring, tap and hold your finger on the screen. So this is basically like 3-dimensional DDR. Oh, that's satisfying.
Satisfying.
Oh, it's moving. See, it's moving. Oh man, it's like a machine gun of rhythm. Rhythmic machine gunning.
I already see this getting very hard.
Right? This is the tutorial, man. They are not messing around. Slide notes are usually seen one after another in long chains and appear in long and big. Okay, great. Big slide. Big and small slide notes, only different appearance. Hit them the same way.
Okay.
Okay.
Big slide.
Tap and hold.
Slide.
Teeny slide. Okay, hit 79 notes.
Gosh, 79. Okay.
got this.
Okay. Why 79?
Right, it does seem like a very arbitrary number. Okay, ooh.
There's gonna be one at the end.
Nice.
Nice.
106. It's
Held down our hands.
Oh, there's rotation controls.
Oh,
Correct
no.
posture. Okay, this is the safe mode. I'm playing in safe mode.
you can't
this
put it
is
down.
danger mode.
Oh god.
Safe.
So you
danger.
can't put it down to play it. Like to like play it like a keyboard.
Tap. Before we start, make sure you're holding your device with both hands like a steering wheel.
Okay.
Okay. Rotation sensors will fail if your device is flat. Hold your device at 30 degrees or steeper.
Oof.
Oh, wow. To improve rotation sensing, please hold your device at 30-degree angle or steeper. Play will resume.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow.
This is wild. Okay. You can only hit notes within view. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wacky.
Oh, this is so weird.
Oh, cool.
Is rotation working properly? There should be no delay in rotation direction or accuracy.
Was it working properly? Should I do it again? I'd like to calibrate again.
Yeah, calibrate again. Just to make sure, because we did have that little freezy bit.
Okay, here we go. If your gyroscope has properly detected the lower bar will reflect the angle. I mean, this one seems like it's...
Yeah, it seems
like this
it's
first
fine.
one seems... Okay, current this. Okay, this is working. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's go. Okay, challenge cleared.
Okay.
Woo! This is
We're
fun.
almost through the tutorial, and this is very hard.
Instead of moving your fingers to hit notes, rotate and align your screen.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. So...
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Shoot, good.
Whoa. This is so weird.
It's wild. This is cool. Nice.
It's a good brain game, actually.
The two white lines
It's thinky.
are the catch track. Okay, notes travel along the catch track. The catch area is on both sides of the judgment ring. The catch area will glow before a catch note appears.
I'm so intimidated by the name Judgment Ring.
Right? It's pretty intense, actually. The
Yeah.
fact that they call it explicitly the judgment ring. Rotate your device to catch note lands in the catch area. Don't even tap, just rotate. Okay, so this is just...
I wonder if it's a translation. I wonder if, like, the original...
Oh.
You just have to keep it in there. Wow.
Okay. Wasn't great,
Wow.
but that's fine.
Okay.
Now it's time to introduce the most exciting note, the rotate note. As soon as the red rotate note hits the judgment ring, quickly rotate your device clockwise.
Like that? Oh.
Red is clockwise, blue is counterclockwise. Oh, this is nuts. Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay. Nice. Wow. I like that sound effect, actually.
Right? It's nice. Oh, that was exciting. That was exciting.
Okay,
You
alternate.
were right. That was the most exciting feature.
This is right. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Oh man, the graphics are so exciting too.
Oh.
Nice. 14
Wow.
perfect. Okay. We're really impressed with this. Is this a game that everyone's just like, oh yeah, duh?
Yeah, I think.
Is this
I
a
mean,
game that just
it's very
everyone-
highly rated.
Oh, it's fast. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nailing it.
Solid performance.
Great.
So far, so good. Whoa.
Oh wait, no, these are the slides. These are the slides. Okay, this is
Nice. Okay.
catch.
Catch.
Okay, so they're really. Oh, okay, catch. Catch.
This is like an exercise in testing all of them together.
Yeah,
It
totally.
Seems perfect.
Okay, right. There's a lot of mechanics to keep track of. Slide, slide. Slide, slide. Nope, shoot. Slide, slide. Slide, slide.
Slide, slide.
Double.
Double.
Slide, 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 slides.
Whoa.
Oh, counterclockwise.
This way.
Clockwise. Slide, 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 slide.
Oh.
This is wild. Oh, get ready for the catch notes,
Okay.
I guess.
Catch.
Catch.
Tap.
Catch,
Catch.
catch.
Catch. Catch.
The catch notes are freaking
Tap.
me out.
Catch. 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 Tap. Right? Because you feel like your fingers should do something.
Okay. 99 combo. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, I'm level 2.
Level 2. Way to go.
Item. Traveler badge. Oh, I'm one step closer to following Elot on her journey.
All right.
Contra returns. Classic
Let's
IP.
do some Contra.
Love me some classic Contra. Okay.
10 cent in Konami.
Earth E137.
Ooh.
Artificial intelligence.
Wow.
Contra. Contra's looking a lot different from when I grew up.
I was gonna say.
Previously unimagined.
Clearly, I have been missing out
So many
on
bits.
the evolution of Contra.
But despite this utopic achievement, truth
Can I do the Contra code, though? That's the
I
real
know,
question.
right?
standards.
The Konami code.
Society is divided between the rich and the poor. Conspiracy is at work.
Conspiracy. That's just a theory.
On the verge of collapsing. People who
Okay.
cannot bear
Okay,
suffering
okay.
as victims from the contradictory
It's an important story.
choose
Right?
to
We're getting all the backstory.
And so
We can
they
probably
search
just edit it out, though, honestly.
in a marginal area untouched by imagination. Those who are unafraid of the unknown, they
Okay.
travel.
I like how in the original Contra, they just drop you in a jungle and they're like, figure it out.
Order can be restored.
Right? And here they're like, let's set up all of the backstory of the entire society.
Right, also in Contra
Allow
1,
us to paint a picture, shall we?
Have you seen the movie Alien? You're fighting a very similar copy to that.
Right? Go.
As close as we can get without flagging any legal teams. Here, Contra Returns. Oh, man.
Oh, I thought that was someone kicking her in the face, and I was like, whose leg is that? But it was actually
That's
her
actually
own hand.
her own hand. I'm punching myself in the face.
Yeah!
So let's start. Okay, we're going to continue as guest. Game data in guest mode will be lost. That's fine. If you change devices, that's fine. I don't care. This is just a test anyway. Okay, here we go. USA. This option cannot be changed. Your account will be bound to the regional server. Okay.
Wow, okay.
That's fine.
Start game.
Start. Please select the year and month. To... What was that? I was a boomer. It was like 65.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I'm lying to them though, because now I said 2, and the first one I said 1. January.
There we go.
Start game. Here we go.
But when you get that old, maybe you forget your age.
Joystick
anyway.
with your left hand. Wow.
That's terrible.
Oh my gosh.
That was a terrible thing
awful.
to say. Obviously, I don't mean that.
Okay, press and
at
hold.
all.
Turn the sound on and journey back in time to some wonderful Contra nostalgia. Journey back in time to the year 2638.
Cool.
Okay, operator Tina.
Okay.
I love that this is giving me. This is the Contra nostalgia with like fully rendered characters.
Who is this?
Okay, here we go.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh cool.
Oh, we don't know what Red Falcon has in store.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'll take a look at the front. Move here. Welcome back to the world of Contra. Turn up the volume. They really want you to turn up the volume. This is the what? Second, third time they're like, crank up the volume.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Here we go. Okay. Forward. Great, goal achieved. Can I shoot them? They're coming.
Shoot him.
I like that my bullets just end right there. Skills are more powerful.
Whoa, nice.
Am I adjusting my aim based, oh, I like that I'm adjusting my aim based on, because historically with Contra, you need to, like, basically use your movement button to aim at the same time, so you're moving and shooting diagonally, but here, I like that it's based on my thumb position.
Cool.
That's actually fun. Can I jump?
Not yet.
I guess not. Apparently I'm not allowed to jump yet. Go!
Oh, grenade. Holy cow.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Okay, I'm just gonna go into this blue glowy thing. It's totally fine.
Cool.
Nailed it!
Safe blue glowy.
Uh-oh. Be careful. Got him.
Nice.
Nice.
You can use your skills.
I could.
Or you could save them.
Or I could
you could
save them.
hoard them, like we always do in video games.
Right? Have you ever played a video game?
Matthew and I have the same tendency to hoard items in video games rather than using them, even if it means making battles a lot harder than they need to be.
It's true.
Oh, good that you saved it for him, though. He seems bossy.
Right, I feel like this is... Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
No, move! Crouch.
Crouch.
Okay, crouch. Oh, am I crouching? I guess I am.
Yeah, I think you are. What?
Oh, jumps.
Oh, there's jump.
Okay, there's jump. They're like, you can't do the jump button yet. Double jump, nice.
Ooh.
Tap jump again for double jump.
Nice.
I figured that out on my own. Look at that. Look at that, man. It's like a Cuphead tutorial. Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is fun.
The enemy's landing pad is right up ahead. Okay, let's take it out. Oh, spread gun.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's so sad that it's only a limited quantity of them, though.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
God, because it's the spread gun. It's iconic Contra. Oh,
Whoa.
look at me. I'm so cool. Flying away. Oh, not the Cyclops. Okay, we gotta take it out.
Okay.
Take him out. Uh-oh, he's charging up attack.
Nice, good job.
Oh, low ammo. Wait, my buddy's here.
I feel like you got him. Wait, what keeps happening to his health? Why is his health... I don't understand.
Well, he's got health bars.
Oh, I see.
You see. Jump. Oh, my buddy's got this like cool. Uh-oh. He's got double eyes now. Oh no. Oh no, jump. Oh shoot, that hit me.
2 eyes?
That hit me. Reload.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh, we got him.
Yeah, he's a goner. Piece
of cake. Hopefully it's not reading just in Mandarin. A very small percentage of individuals may okay,
so
flash
yeah, there's
lights,
some
maybe.
flash.
Here we go.
Okay.
Children begin by loving their parents. As they grow older, they judge them. Sometimes they forgive them. Oh, great.
Oh, no.
Yikes!
Oh, no!
Okay, click to open your eyes. Oh, I'm a baby!
Oh, my gosh, look at Teeny.
I'm a babe. Oh, look at my dad.
Aw, he's so excited.
I'm already judging my dad's hairstyle. You are born. Achievement unlocked!
Yes!
That would be awesome if you got an achievement just for being born. Okay. There's no easy mode in life. See, this game is really dropping us some severe lessons.
This is some truth bombs coming out here.
They're not holding back. There's no easy mode in life, as you'll soon learn. Let's make the most out of our time as a babe. First, let's have a look at your parents' expectations. I've literally...
As a baby? As a newborn?
Literally.
Oh, no.
Wow. Already dealing with crippling guilt.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Oh, my mom says, go, you can do it. We believe in you.
That's good.
Go, small infant child. Why aren't you flipping onto your stomach yet? Your parents expect you to grow up healthy and are able-bodied so as not to get sick too often. Fulfill those expectations, so don't get sick. Fulfill those expectations to get your rewards.
Oh my gosh.
Set these expectations as your goals to go for them.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So I'm 10 IQ, 10 EQ, 10 imagination, 10 memory. 10 charm. Stats are of great importance during your growth.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I'm just treating my life like a Tamagotchi. This is stressful. This one's already stressful.
This is really intense already.
I mean, it's again, this is more about the game than anything.
Heck?
Increase your stats by absorbing fragments. Absorb fragments to gain more stats. A fragment's shape and color represent what stat increases. It costs 10 action to absorb 1.
Okay.
Okay. Fragment. Absorb fragments to gain more stats. Okay. We'll figure this out. Special fragments. Okay, great. Oh my gosh. There's so many. Okay, there's a lot of details here.
Okay. Oh wow. This is way too much.
Okay. I'll turn the menu. Here we go. Try to absorb Okay, so this is matching. It's matching.
Oh, it's a matching game?
Apparently. Oh, I absorbed Constitution. Absorbing a fragment costs action.
Okay.
Common fragment we just absorbed costs 10 action. Now absorb a few other fragments. Okay. There.
Oh, geez.
Do I want Constitution or IQ? Let's do some IQ. Let's
for sure.
Let's get ourselves a smart boy. Okay. Oh no, not enough action. Action gets replenished through your schedule.
Oh wow.
Skill. Crawl.
This game is feeling really intense.
I'm gonna learn. Okay, I'm gonna unlock the skill of crawling with my 6 Constitution, 6 Charm, and 3 Face.
Hey, and 3 Face.
3 Face. You see this face? This is the face of a crawler. This is the face that's gonna crawl pretty soon. I'm gonna add it into my schedule. I'm gonna teach myself some crawling a little bit later.
Oh my God.
Now that I have the appropriate amount of face points. This right here. This is the face of someone who's gonna crawl. Select entertainment. Ooh, clap to music. Choose one of these entertainments. I'm gonna add clap. I love that I was just born and I'm already overbooking my schedule. Let's see. At 8 a.m., I'm gonna learn to crawl. At 9 a.m., I'm gonna clap to some music. At 10 a.m., it is definitely tummy time.
As a parent and as an overscheduler, I feel accosted by this game.
This is wild.
I feel called out by this game,
The game
and also
just told me,
upset.
Now fill up your schedule. It keeps saying, fill up your schedule, baby.
It's really unhealthy.
Baby, fill it up.
It's really unhealthy for kids.
And parents. Okay, so now my schedule. What division of time should I be dedicating to crawling and or clapping to music? Should I lean all in on clapping to music?
Gross motor is the way to go for sure.
I was gonna say gross motor is important. Crawl.
Let's worry about fine motor later.
Okay, so at this point, you've gotten a sense of the type of research that we do when we get these things. Yeah. You haven't seen everything. If if we find anything, we'll edit it in. But for the most part, this is the sort of stuff that we go through. We read their talking points, get a sense of what the product is. We then do our own research. And you saw a hint of that as we were looking through the Reddits and seeing user experiences.
Yeah, we look at the background of the product, the
background of the company,
general affiliations of the company, and then we also look at the, whatever it is, and we try it for ourselves.
Yeah. Once it's gone through that kind of initial, like, hey, does this pass muster? Then it moves on to, okay, let's actually say, yes, we're interested in demoing the product. Let's try it out. Let's get some samples in. Let's see how it works into our day-to-day life.
Actually, a lot of times, if it's not something that we know that we would regularly use, we have a pretty big team at this point. Somebody on our team is very likely to want to try it. So we actually, like, for things that we might not drink on a regular basis, like we've done coffee sponsorships before, where we've sent the coffee to our team members who are the most intense coffee drinkers that we know. And if it passes muster with them, we know that it would pass muster with us.
Yeah, that's always the way that we kind of do things, right? I was going to actually call out the coffee sponsorship thing too, which is exactly to that. We are not coffee drinkers, and so we're like, well, it would feel inorganic coming from us. But if the brand is comfortable, we will pass this along to one of our team members, and they can give us our assessment, or they can give their assessment.
Dan and Jason are our resident coffee drinkers.
Yeah, anything coffee related goes immediately to them. They give it the yay or nay.
Yeah.
And then we're like, well, we can't speak to it, but these prodigious coffee drinkers on the team can.
Yeah.
So that way it still feels authentic to us, and it's still true to how the team operates.
They also have no skin in the game in it, honestly, because brand sponsorships go to our company as a whole,
right?
But it doesn't, they don't get a kickback or something, so they're not really incentivized to give us an opinion that's not really theirs.
So then we test it, and then that's kind of take it from there. We pitch out our idea for how the sponsorship is going to work out. This is how we would present you in a video. If it works on both sides, then there it is.
Yeah,
so
there it is.
There you have it, friends. That is kind of the general assessment of sponsorships on the channel.
That's how sponsorships work, and
I don't know if that was interesting. Hopefully that's interesting to you.
Maybe this is super boring, but also a lot of almost every YouTuber you watch, right, does sponsorships, and hopefully a lot of them go through these same kinds of processes. If they're not, they should. And I'm just saying.
I will say, but also some do. Some do
don't.
Not,
but
and you can usually tell, and I think that's important. You guys are discerning audience members, and I think when we present you items, you are able to tell, hey, we are actually excited about this.
Yeah.
I think there are other people out there in the ecosystem who
there's a whole spectrum.
Everyone has their own barriers.
There's a whole spectrum, but that's also to say that you can also do a lot of research on a company and still find out later that there was something you didn't know. There's no way to show up at the company headquarters and dissect the company from head to toe. You do the absolute best that you can. And this is our process. I would actually love to see...
Or companies change.
Yeah,
and that's the other thing, too, is sometimes they're good, but then there's a change of leadership or something happens. And
you can't control any of that.
Yeah, that's out of your hand.
This is it. And if it's interesting to you, great. And if you want other YouTubers to... show you the process that they go through, I think that would be really helpful for our industry as a whole.
Yeah,
and you should ask them.
At the end of the day, transparency is important, right? Knowing that you can trust the people who are, advertising stuff to you, and we take that responsibility very seriously, and we try to do our best in our due diligence each and every time someone approaches us with an opportunity like this. So that being said, I hope that you found that interesting. Thank you, Stephanie, for joining us as we walk through all of this.
Thanks for having me. This was great fun.
And you know what? Hey, walking out of this, I have really positive feelings for TapTap.
Yeah, me too. And for the games that we downloaded, I'm very excited about a number of them.
This was an initial test. Again, obviously, we're going to do a little bit more research. We're going to do a little bit more, I'm going to sit with it for a while, another week or so, and play the games more thoroughly, get a sense of, how the algorithm shifts and changes, things like that. If my opinion changes, this won't go up. But if I don't find anything interesting or I'm still having a good experience, huzzah, thumbs up.
Yep.
But across the board, I have been pleasantly surprised with this UI. Comparing it to other play spaces like we just did, I'm kind of surprised. Once I dug down deeper into other stores, maybe not as upfront as I expected them to be.
Yeah, right.
You know, so very, very interesting. I like the product. I like some of the stuff I found here. I like the discovery mechanism. So across the board, if you are interested in a new, deeper mobile gaming experience, give TapTap a try.
Yeah. It's really cool. I really like the curation function. It helps you feel less lost in a sea of mobile gaming options.
Yeah, so...
And yeah, maybe it'll do the same for you.
Yeah, so give TapTap a try. That is #Spawn, but you know why it's #Spawn now. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. So as always, remember, it wasn't a live stream, but it was a video for you. See ya!